Hi guys, welcome back to another feature on Throttle Talk. It's a beautiful Sunday in Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm joined by a good buddy of mine, Zain. Zain, thanks for bringing your car today, bro.
No problem, bro.
So Zain, tell us a bit about the car. What we're driving?
We're driving a Toyota Runx RSI 2006 model, 6-speed. Equipped with factory equipped with 2 ZZ. So yeah.
What's you have on? You have a few bolt-ons on?
I do have a few, some breather mods that I add to the car. I do have a branch on. It's a 50mm branch, 4x2x1, and I have a full 63mm exhaust toolbox system with a 76mm Jeff Spec style box at the back. And I do have a short ram induction. At the moment, the car does have a cold air, but it's lying at home due to Cape Town's weather. That is,
rather play it safe.
Crazy.
You don't want the car to suck up water.
Yeah, I mean, these engines do hydrolock a lot.
Is it?
So, at the moment, yeah, we were talking about, it does have a short ram.
Yeah.
And I do have an induction pipe running up, like it's just like a cold air thingy, just to get in some.
Is there stack on the car now? No?
There is velocity stack on the car at the moment.
Okay, so just a bit of history, guys. The Runx RSI started production in 2003 in South Africa, up until 2006 or 2007. So
I say 2006. 2007 is basically late registration.
Okay.
On these cars.
Okay, so the cylinder head of the 2ZZ was designed by Yamaha with Toyota. Well, Yamaha designed the head, and obviously the rest was done by Toyota. So they basically did it together. Toyota and Yamaha, they were obsessed with designing an engine that is extremely lightweight and also very rev happy. This engine has a compression ratio of 11:5:1. Guys, that is a high compression ratio for a standard engine from the factory. So there is light engine components in this engine. They come out with 141 kilowatt to I think 180 newtons.
Yeah, I think about 180 newtons, yeah, from the factory floor.
Yes. So this engine powers quite a few cars, like the Toyota Celica, and I think the Toyota Matrix is what it's called. Yes.
100%.
This engine also went into cars like the Lotus Elise and the Lotus Exige as well. The Lotus Exige got the supercharged version of this engine, you know, the Lotus Exceed actually had a 0 to 100 time of around 4 seconds. So, I mean, obviously Lotus, they are famous for their lightweight cars. So they could obviously achieve that good times with the engine.
And especially those cars can handle quite because they're flat to the floor.
Yeah, I mean,
aerodynamics and stuff.
Yes, very track focused cars.
So,
yeah, I'm going to go straight. Yeah, so tell me, Zain, what is your experience been like with this car? Tell me, how's it on maintenance? What's maintenance like
to be honest
on
with
these cars?
These cars, if you look after them, you drive them lazy daisy every day, they can be very light on fuel.
It's that lift.
But because the engine is equipped with lift, sometimes you just feel like putting your foot in the corner, and you know.
We would say sometimes, all the time.
Yeah, you know, foot in you. And then you can shower a bit of fuel.
Yeah, you can.
Maintenance wise, I'll say as 50-50, it's definitely not.
It's not
cheap on maintenance. I can tell you that because your parts can be scarce, but it is. If you go to the right people, you'll know where to find it, but they can be quite expensive.
Yeah, you got to know your people in this game, man.
Yeah, true also. And because of this engine, that is a high interference engine, so you must be very, very careful on what you really do with the engine or how you drive it.
Yes.
And
guys are very famous for over-revving this engine. You know what they do? Then they say the engine is unreliable. But it's actually, they are over-revving the stuff, and you can't expect the engines to just endure all that punishment all the time. Right, guys, let's see how it goes. So a quick story, a few years back I was looking hectically to buy myself
that's true.
RSI. Zain knows about it. He actually helped me look a few years ago, and I was, quite frankly, I was too full of nonsense, I would think, because I ended up not getting one due to the fact that the car that I buy, or the Runx that I purchase, had to be stock standard. And when I say stock standard, I'm saying no exhaust, no induction or anything, and in Cape Town that is quite rare.
Why did you tell the people in Cape Town that you're a very finicky guy? When it comes to buying a specific vehicle, whether it's buying a pram or whatever, even for your own children, you're very finicky when it comes to buying something.
Yes, so I ended up not getting one. So me and Zain were discussing earlier the price of a Runx RSI and what they are selling for in Cape Town. Zain, what is one expected to pay for, I'm gonna say, a neat, let's say new spec, a neat new spec, low mileage or decent mileage?
Wow, but to be honest with you, I've seen with my own eyes people pay up to 170 to 180,000 rand for a nice new spec Runx RSI.
That is the Toyota for you, eh?
That is bolt-ons.
Something that is often discussed is, will you spend 150,000 on a RSI, or will you spend 150,000 on a Type R, which is a K series? Say, what's your views? Your views?
I'll just tell you, wow, but I'm going to tell you, but if you're a Toyota enthusiast, I won't tell you not to buy a Runx, because a Runx has the comfort.
Yes.
It has the boot space.
Fun fact also.
And we have 4 doors, and it has multi-function steering wheel.
Yeah.
Aircon, electric windows.
Yes.
Right around auto.
It's got everything you need.
Yeah, it's got. If you want some power, there's power.
Yeah.
But with the FN2, it has the K20.
Oh, the legendary K20, and Cape Townians are K mad now.
you know, today I ski all the way. That is what they say.
Yes.
And because of the K, where modifications, you can buy stuff off the shelf
Yeah.
to build power.
Correct.
Where on the 2ZZ in the Runx engine, you can't do that.
You can't.
You have to do research, or there is one place you can do it. You can even Google it. It's Monkey Wrench. They
that-
offer piper cams and
Yes.
stuff like that.
But like
quite
you're saying, it's not
expensive.
common. It's not common
Yes.
like the K series.
There we go.
So if you want to go fast with a Runx,
It's expensive.
you're very limited. You know, there is a few guys in Cape Town with piper cams, etc. in their cars.
There is, yeah, very handful because of the cams. It's so expensive,
Mm.
and because of this engine that is so peaked already from
Yes.
the factory. floor,
Correct. Correct.
It's quite difficult to get around
Yeah.
to gain some power. Like I've chatted about a few weeks ago to a guy up in Durban.
Mm.
He had some M3 ITBs on fitted to a 2ZZ.
Is it that black new spec?
I think it's a black old spec.
Oh,
if I
okay.
think I had the correction.
Okay.
The car made no power at all. It sounded insanely crazy, like R1 bike or Yamaha or something.
Yes,
like
yes,
that.
yes. But it
But
wasn't
it made-
making power.
Making no power because of his engine that is peaked already.
Yes.
It was
So
difficult.
it's quite a story to get them to mod them and to get them to actually make good power.
Yes.
Yes. So that is a thing that is commonly spoken of. A common thing that people talk about in Cape Town is is it a good idea to spend that money on RSI when you can get this car or that car? But yes, a Runx is a great car. It's a good everyday car. You can have a lot of fun with it. Regarding performance of the car, are you happy with the car? Has the car met your expectations?
To be honest with you, Kaylen, the day I bought this car, I haven't, like we all know, Runx RSI, they sound crazy, but they say they're not so fast.
Yes.
Especially when we go to Killarney or to the racetrack or whatever,
Yeah.
or what you see them on the road. When I bought this car, I haven't expected anything but just a wow factor from this car, man. And the moment I started driving the car and I started hitting lift and whatever the case may be, I was like, wow,
This is what it's about.
is this really what is a RSI 2ZZ about?
This is what it is about. Yes. Yes.
And for what the car is, just for this breather mods, I'm like, wow, this
Yeah.
car is
Yeah.
insanely crazy.
Yes.
Like, I went with a few cars already, man.
What type of what cars did you go with?
It was 1.9 Polo TDIs, another 2ZZs.
Obviously software stuff, no? Software TDI. Not
Yes, definitely stage 2s,
yes.
full bolt-ons. You know, when you get them by the robot and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
you're just gonna go from robot to robot
Yeah.
and just to see what is the car actually made of, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this car went above my expectations, man.
Yes. Yes. And you know, and something about those cars, it's a really exciting car, man. So it's like a quick, it exceeded your expectations, but it's fun, man. Like I'm gonna talk for myself now. When I drive my car, the GTI, which makes quite a bit more power than those
I
cars.
even went with your GTI.
Yes, I didn't want to tell them that.
I even went with your GTI Golf 6, also bolt-on.
Yes.
Stage 1, I think.
Stage 1, yes.
Stage 1. And my word,
It was a good race.
it's a 190 kilowatt
Yeah.
G6
Yes.
Golf 6.
Yes, guys.
With a 140 So
141 kilowatt car, yeah.
141 kilowatt car. So don't let
Don't let the numbers fool you.
Yes.
So guys, when I raced this guy, I actually just expected to literally pull out. You know, like I can't see him at the back anymore, that type of thing. But guys, the car is very strong.
He was lying.
It's very strong. It really impressed me. It stuck with me. Lekker. It stuck quite well.
Literally.
Yes. Obviously, as the road goes on, the turbo car is going to make power, so it will
Definitely move further,
yes,
yeah.
it will.
Because of the torque purposes.
Yeah, torque, more kilowatt,
And
etc.
boost.
Yes, yeah. Zain, thanks so much for bringing your Runx out today.
Yeah, not a problem, bro. It's Sunday, you know. It's supposed to be a family day.
But that's what we do.
Yeah, but that's what we do. Cars first. Cars first.
Your wife can eat you after this.
Nah, definitely not. I hope not. So rest put a hope not.
So Zain, tell us what do you do business wise? What do you do?
Like I say, the hustle is key. I do buy and sell cars.
Yes.
And me and my brother has a car wash located in Portwood,
Yes.
where I would buy my cars. I will park it there, so everyone to come have a look at it, whatever. Sometimes I have a variety, sometimes I just have one brand, depending on the market.
Yeah. How it goes, all depends.
And for the car wash,
What does the car wash offer? Do you do
we
just
do-
normal washes or what else?
we do full houses, we do waxes, we do last touches, we do full valleys, we do clay bars, we do detailing.
Okay. So that's everything basically.
We do everything from engine, inside, under the vehicles, arches, rims, tires. And I can promise you, the dudes can handle it all. Whether it's dirty, big, small, we do trucks, bakkies, cars.
So the car wash name is Dude's Car Wash, right?
Yes, dudes. It's called the dudes.
So so Zain, thanks so much, my man. I appreciate it. I will leave Zain's contact details in the description box, so you can contact him on more details on the car wash or also on what cars he's selling. So
also, we are situated on the corner of Kestrel and Acacia Road. It's on the corner of Parkwood, Lotus River and Fairways in the southern suburbs.
okay, cool. So guys, don't forget to please like the video, share and subscribe. Until next time, thanks guys.